Hello, friends. Welcome to our channel where you can master vocabulary while enjoying your favorite Hollywood blockbusters. I am Jack.
And I am Jill. Learning challenging words for exams like the GMAT, SAT, GRE, or your MBA program doesn't really have to be boring.
Imagine diving into iconic movie scenes. Think The Wolf of Wall Street for business jargon, The Great Gatsby for literary flair, or Interstellar for science terms, and uncovering advanced vocabulary naturally woven into gripping dialogues and unforgettable moments.
Today, we will learn vocabulary theme, leadership, strategy, and moral conflict through the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
This thrilling pirate adventure tells the story of Captain Jack Sparrow, a cunning and resourceful pirate who joins forces with Will Turner, a courageous blacksmith, to rescue Elizabeth Swann, the daughter of a governor, from the cursed crew of the Black Pearl.
The film's mix of wit, danger, and strategy provides an excellent backdrop to learn vocabulary related to leadership, decision-making, and moral dilemmas.
Scene 1. Jack Sparrow's grand entrance. Jack Sparrow sails into Port Royal aboard his sinking boat, making an impression that is impossible to forget.
Captain Jack Sparrow stood tall atop the mast of his derelict boat as it slowly but surely sank into the pristine waters of Port Royal's harbor. His entrance was as flamboyant as it was unorthodox. A pirate with an audacious streak, Jack waved grandly to the dockworkers, who watched in both confusion and amusement. His ingenious mind quickly assessed the surroundings, formulating a plan to secure passage without drawing too much suspicion. With his signature charisma, he tipped his hat to a guard and greeted him as though he were royalty, instantly commanding attention despite his ragged appearance.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Audacious. It means bold and daring, often in a reckless way. The explorer's audacious plan amazed his peers. Flamboyant. It means excessively showy or elaborate. His flamboyant attire turned heads at the party. Derelict. It means abandoned or in poor condition due to neglect. The derelict ship creaked ominously as it swayed in the wind. Ingenious. It means clever and inventive. Her ingenious solution to the puzzle won her accolades. Charisma. It means compelling charm that inspires devotion in others. The leader's charisma was key to his success. Scene 2. Elizabeth falls into the sea. Elizabeth's fainting spell leads her into the ocean, where Jack demonstrates unexpected heroics.
Elizabeth Swann, tightly laced into an elegant yet restrictive corset, teetered dangerously close to the edge of the fort as she struggled for breath. Her vision blurred, and before she could call out, she collapsed and plunged into the ocean below. The situation was perilous, with the weight of her dress dragging her further underwater. Jack Sparrow, with his keen eye and quick reflexes, noticed her plight and acted with valor, diving in without hesitation. His timing was fortuitous, as he managed to rescue her just as she began to suffocate. The onlookers above gasped in awe as Jack carried her to safety, showing an unexpected depth to his otherwise roguish demeanor.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Perilous. It means full of danger or risk. They embarked on a perilous journey through the mountains. Suffocate. It means to be unable to breathe. The heavy smoke made her feel like she might suffocate. Plunge. It means to fall or jump quickly from a high place. He plunged into the icy river to save the child. Fortuitous. It means happening by chance, often favorably. Their fortuitous meeting led to a lasting friendship. Valor. It means great courage in the face of danger. The soldier's valor earned him a medal. Scene 3. The Black Pearl's attack on Port Royal. The cursed crew of the Black Pearl descends upon Port Royal, unleashing chaos.
A cold, ominous mist enveloped Port Royal as the cursed crew of the Black Pearl approached under the cover of darkness. Silent and swift, the marauders crept ashore, their eerie appearances striking fear into the hearts of the townsfolk. Cannon fire erupted, and the once calm harbor was thrown into utter havoc, with buildings crumbling and screams filling the air. Amidst the chaos, Elizabeth Swann displayed her tenacious spirit, refusing to surrender the medallion that the pirates sought to plunder. Her defiance only fueled their wrath, but it also set the stage for the unlikely heroes to rise.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Ominous. It means suggesting something bad will happen. The ominous clouds foreshadowed a storm. Marauder. It means a raider or plunderer. The village was raided by marauders in the night. Plunder. It means to steal goods, especially during a raid. The pirates plundered the merchant ships mercilessly. Havoc. It means widespread destruction or chaos. The flood wreaked havoc in the small town. Tenacious. It means determined and persistent. Her tenacious nature helped her overcome every obstacle. Scene 4. Jack's negotiation with Barbassa. Jack Sparrow confronts Captain Barbassa aboard the Black Pearl, engaging in a battle of wits.
Jack Sparrow, always the opportunist, invoked the ancient pirate tradition of parley, a temporary truce for negotiations. Face to face with Barbassa, Jack maintained an air of calm, though the tension was palpable. Barbassa smirked, recognizing Jack's attempt to exploit a stalemate, as neither could gain the upper hand outright. "You've always been one for treachery, Jack," Barbassa sneered, circling him like a predator. Jack's cunning mind worked swiftly, and he leaned forward with a sly grin, offering a deal that seemed mutually beneficial but clearly gave him the leverage he needed. Though skeptical, Barbassa agreed, setting the stage for further intrigue.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Parley. It means a discussion or conference, especially between enemies. The two sides agreed to a parley to discuss terms. Treachery. It means betrayal of trust. His treachery was revealed when he sold secrets to the enemy. Stalemate. It means a situation where no progress can be made. The negotiations reached a stalemate after hours of discussion. Cunning. It means having or showing skill in achieving goals through deceit. Her cunning strategy caught her rivals off guard. Leverage. It means influence or power used to achieve a goal. He used his knowledge of the market as leverage in the deal. Scene 5. The fight in the cave. The cursed crew battles Jack and Will in the cave, with each side struggling for control.
The moonlight bathed the cave in an eerie glow, revealing the cursed crew in their immortal skeletal forms. The clash of swords echoed as Jack and Will fought side by side against overwhelming odds. Amid the chaos, a fragile alliance formed between the two, united by their shared goal to break the curse. However, the ever-present threat of betrayal loomed, as Jack's motives were as murky as the waters surrounding the cave. Will's resolve never faltered, his determination to save Elizabeth driving him forward despite the escalating conflict. In the end, strategy and trust proved to be as important as brute strength.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Immortal. It means living forever, not subject to death. The legend spoke of an immortal warrior guarding the treasure. Conflict. It means a serious disagreement or argument. The conflict between the two nations lasted for decades. Alliance. It means a union formed for mutual benefit. The two companies formed an alliance to tackle the project. Betrayal. It means the act of being disloyal or treacherous. His betrayal shocked those who trusted him the most. Resolve. It means firm determination to do something. Her resolve to finish the race inspired everyone watching. Scene 6. Jack reclaims the Black Pearl. Jack outsmarts everyone and sails away with his beloved ship.
With the curse lifted and chaos behind them, Jack Sparrow saw his moment of triumph. His ingenious plan had played out perfectly, leaving both allies and enemies puzzled. With a quick maneuver and a hearty laugh, he managed to reclaim the Black Pearl, his true love. As the wind filled the sails, Jack stood at the helm, savoring the sweet taste of freedom. His journey had been one of redemption, proving to himself and others that even a pirate could rise above the odds and come out on top.
Let's look at the vocabulary we have learned. Triumph. It means a great victory or achievement. The scientist's discovery was a triumph for humanity. Ingenious. It means clever and inventive. The engineer's ingenious design revolutionized transportation. Reclaim. It means to take back something that was lost. She worked hard to reclaim her reputation after the scandal. Freedom. It means the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants. The revolutionaries fought for their freedom. Redemption. It means the act of making something better or more acceptable. His apology was a step toward redemption for his mistakes. As an inaugural offer, we are keeping our videos free.
For more such great free content, click on the link on your screen.
And for entire portfolio, click on the playlist.